What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I just left the gym. I didn't have a good day today. Like, not a good day, but not that it wasn't a good day. It was just like I felt very sluggish, very low energy, and I don't know if it's me, but I feel like I have to apologize to you guys. And I'm not only apologizing to you guys, but I'm apologizing to myself too, because I know why. I know why I'm lacking energy, and I know why I felt the way I did today, and it's not a good thing. And I can't let myself feel defeated. But on days like today, when you feel like very sluggish and groggy, you still should push yourself to do what you need to get done. So I went to the gym, and I'll tell you this though. I walked in the gym and I got this immunity shot. I'll tell you what it has. Hold on. I have the container with me still, but I finished it and I threw it down the hatch. It has ginger, lemon, and turmeric. Super high potency. I drank it. I felt so refreshed, and it worked better than the pre-workout. I also had pre-workout too, which isn't. I want to try to get off caffeine or any type of high stim, something, anything like that. I want to stick to natural stuff, but it changed my workout. I just threw it down the hatch. I felt everything. Just when you take that stuff, it's very potent, and something high potent like that, like, I don't know. It woke me up, and it made me feel a little better. But I knew why I felt low energy today. And there's going to be days in life that you're going to feel very sluggish. And those are the best days to actually go and do what you need to, like, what you train to do, like what you train your mind to do. And maybe people will call it, they'll call it burning out or overworking, or just they'll have a negative connotation on overworking yourself or overtraining yourself. And I don't believe in that. Like, this weekend I had a little bit of an active rest day, or I had active rest days on the weekend, not going to the gym. Like, I jumped rope, or I went to the park. I did that today too. I went to the park, tried to jump rope. I didn't feel like I didn't have the energy today when I went to the park, but it changed when I drank that. But it shouldn't. But it all ties back to the discipline, taking action into being disciplined. Because if you're not disciplined, like, I felt like I was lacking motivation. And when you have discipline, you don't need the motivation. You just do the things you need to get done. And I'm glad that I've built these healthy habits to train my mind not to fall in the trap of, like, damn, all right, just because you failed at something, you're gonna just not do what you're supposed to do daily. No, I took myself from feeling like how I felt, like very crappy and sluggish and groggy, everything. I still went to the gym, and I know I didn't perform at my highest today at the gym, but I tried what I could, and that's all that matters, as long as you try. But you got to fight through that sluggish feeling and still stick to being disciplined. So that was me for today. I was going to upload the other video, but even then I don't think I'm going to, because it's not nobody's business. Even though I told you guys it's going to be a journal, but I'll tell you what it was. I got pulled over yesterday, and it was funny because I was paying attention to the cop that pulled over this guy, and I wasn't speeding or anything. I was just kind of like focusing too much on the cop, and he pulled me over and he let me go because he thought I was under the influence, and I wasn't. It was Easter yesterday. He also said it was 420. I told him, look, I'm completely sober. You don't got to worry about that. I was very cooperative, and when you're cooperative with people, they're cooperative back. People that are cops, they do their job, and they don't want to interact with you as much as you don't want to interact with them. So, but that was a little bit off topic. That was yesterday, but this is for just today. This is how I felt today, and I think, all we have is today. So you make it through the day. You try your best in that moment or in the day. And if you're lucky enough to see tomorrow, you have tomorrow. So don't beat yourself up over the days that you feel like you didn't achieve. Like, we all have our off days. That we're gonna have off days, and we're gonna have our great days. But when we're off, it's all right. We have tomorrow, brand new, fresh days. Find your groove, find your routine, find what it is that's making you feel groggy and change it. It's hard to change it, but especially if you have like a cycle looping in your head, you know. But yeah, that's how my day went today. I had a good day today, but I still felt, sluggish. And I hope I don't feel sluggish tomorrow. I'm not going to feel sluggish tomorrow. I knew I feel sluggish today, but I'm not going. You got to tell yourself you're not going to be what you were today. You got to just stick. It's all, when you speak your words, you're training your mind to react that way. So when you tell yourself, I'm going to do something, you will do it. It's the power of the mind. I really believe that. It's so real. That's why there's people that tell themselves that they're going to achieve something and they actually do it. You ever notice that? Like, there's people that will speak into existence what they do. They've said it because they've trained their mind to think the same way. Like, there's many examples. I'm not going to give any right now, but there's so many. Just think about all the examples you could think of, and it's true. But that's my little update for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Drop in the comments, if you've ever felt sluggish, and what did you do to get yourself out of feeling that way, like what you did to snap out of being groggy and sluggish. Like, oh, did you know you had to get something done that same day even though you didn't want to? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. I'm very well, I want to interact with you guys, so yeah. But I'm a little burnt out right now. I will talk to you guys in the next video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.